Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and I will be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, abundance reading for the month of December 2021. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'll be using my Groovy Waite Tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. And then I will close out your reading, Capricorn, with a Spirit Animal Oracle card. If you're interested in getting my free checklist, the 6 things you need to have in place before you quit your job and move into business full-time for yourself, I will have that linked in the description. I've been getting a lot of good feedback from so many of you, and I'm so glad that you all found it helpful. So let's go ahead and get right into your reading, Capricorn. All right, so we got the first card here, which is the Guru. This card is unique to this deck, but I really love it because it talks about not only trusting your own inner wisdom, but also seeking someone who has kind of gone before you and someone who has achieved what it is that you want to do. So I'm also picking up that this is about surrounding yourself with people who are where you want to be, especially financially. As a matter of fact, I had to do this for myself, and I had to literally move myself into a different, I guess, social circle, I would say, where the people that I am now interacting with are at a much higher income level and financial level than I am, because that is what I aspire to do. And the Guru talks about being inspired by that, right? Inspired by the success of other people and surrounding yourself with people who have exactly the life or the things that you desire. Next, we have the 8 of Cups, which talks about walking away from something. Looks like you're going to have to walk away from something that is unfulfilling or something that is just not taking you where you want to go. And I do feel like this is going to be a job for a lot of you, but I also sense that this is going to be a relationship. Now, I'm not saying for anybody to get a divorce or leave someone, but sometimes we have to make decisions or we make plans because we have a vision for our life, and sometimes you can clearly see that a particular person does not support that vision. Next, we have the Queen of Cups. She is the card of sensitivity. She also takes into consideration the feelings of others. So like I said, I'm not going to say ignore how you feel, but at the same time, you may have to start taking action and putting things in place in order for you to create the life that you desire. Next, we have the King of Swords. That's eliminating the unnecessary. I've been seeing this card here in a lot of the signs. It's about cutting away stuff that is no longer serving you, especially things that are costing you, okay? Because we are talking about money. There's some things that you need to cut off because they're costing you every month. Now, of course, maybe financially, but they could also be costing you energy, time, resources. So be very, very clear and be very, very discerning with what you allow and what you surround yourself with. Next, we have the Emperor. This is the card about control. I like seeing him in the upright. Some people think control is a bad thing, but I think when it comes to your money, we manage what we have to the best of our ability. And I do see you doing that, Capricorn. Next, we have the Justice card in the reverse. The Justice card in the reverse talks about decisions being made, and you have no say or input about the decisions that are being made. And a lot of us are dealing with this, right? Because there's certain rules in place, there's certain mandates that people think are laws. So, you know, I guess that's all I can say about that. But the thing is like there is a financial connection to these decisions. And so that's what we want to focus on. We want to focus on how can we set ourselves up for success, and how can we prepare if certain decisions are made that are going to affect my money, affect my income, affect my cash flow, affect my business, affect my investments, okay? All right, so let's continue on, Capricorn, and see what else shows up for you. As it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of December 2021. All right, so as we move into the second week of December, looks like you're going to have to be doing some mindset work. Really be strong in your belief system as far as it relates to what your capacity is for money. I'll say it that way. Because we do have the Five of Pentacles, and this is a limitation mindset. And of course, we know there are no limits, but at the same time, it's our beliefs of what we believe is possible as it relates to our finances that we always have to work on, and we always have to make bigger. We always have to expand. Next, we have the Nine of Pentacles, one of my favorite cards because that's the card of luxury and extravagance. And you've got some really good cards here, Capricorn. You've got the luxury card, which is very interesting because sometimes people compensate, or I should say overcompensate, because they do have some type of lack or limiting beliefs as it relates to money. And so they will overcompensate that sometimes by buying really expensive things. And I know I've been guilty of this, so I know it happens, but I'm not feeling that that's what's going on with you, Capricorn. However, it might be going on with some of you, okay? And if that's the case, you just have to be aware of it. But from what I'm seeing here, it looks like you're going to be working and you're going to be making a lot of money anyway. So it's not going to be an issue for you because it looks like the things that, you know, the beliefs you may have are only temporary, and very quickly you make a shift. And of course, it pays off and you start doing things differently and you get different results as it relates to your money. I can say that because I see the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles means success in a brand new business or money-making venture. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, which means you're going to be very, very busy. You're going to be working. You're going to have so much work, so many customers, so many clients that you may not be able to keep up, but that's a good problem to have. Finally, we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is the card of emotional sensitivity. And I also feel too that the King of Cups also makes decisions not really necessarily based on his feelings. However, he does trust his feelings when he does make money-making decisions, okay? So the King of Cups is also about not being afraid to have certain feelings, but then those feelings don't get in the way of what you know needs to be done, especially as it relates to money. All right, Capricorn, let's see what else is showing up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance. Ooh, slow change. Okay. For the month of December 2021. All right, so we got the Nine of Pentacles again. I talked about that. Remember, it's extravagant, it's luxury, it's also, you know, spending, you know, expecting the best of the best. Nothing wrong with that. But again, you know, everything does have a cost, even the expensive stuff. So the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse is just telling us to be very careful that we don't overindulge, you know, or make decisions too quickly, especially money ones. Page of Wands talks about an unexpected change happening in the workplace for some of you. The Three of Cups talks about a celebration or an event that does not happen, and there is a financial impact to that. Maybe a work party gets canceled, I don't know. Or maybe a holiday gathering, you know, gets canceled, maybe. But there is going to be some type of a money tied to it. Like I said, it could be like a work event, maybe a business event, something like that. Seven of Wands in the reverse talks about improved communication. I think that's really, really good. It also talks about improved negotiation for some of you who are in sales or who are working with contracts. It looks like those conversations are going to flow really, really well. Next, we have the Fool in the reverse. This is not necessarily taking steps in a new direction. Maybe feeling a little nervous. It's like you want to do something new, but you're not feeling like you're fully prepared or you're fully ready. That's normal, and but there is going to be some hesitation there. When you hesitate, then that means you're not you're not reaping the benefits either way. Also, you have to understand that it is going to feel uncomfortable and you're going to have to do it anyway. That's what I'm feeling with this. It's like feel the fear and do it anyway. Now, the Death card in the reverse position talks about slow change, very, very slow change, almost to the point where it doesn't feel like anything's changing. And I know sometimes when you're in the beginning stages of trying to grow your money, it feels like you're doing all the right things, but you're not seeing any results, you know? You're not seeing the growth that you want. You're not seeing the payoff. The thing is that you're just going to have to stick with it. And even though it seems like nothing's happening, you have to trust that things are happening. Your money is growing. And also things are changing internally within you. You're shifting into a new mindset. You're making moves like someone who is not in lack. Maybe you're making moves more like a millionaire. Maybe you're making moves like someone who is more successful. And sometimes those changes are so tiny, but they are still happening. All right, Capricorn, let's see what else shows up for you. As it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of December 2021. All right, very nice. I've been seeing this card a lot, this investing card. So we'll get to that when we get to that. But there's opportunity. Almost every sign has gotten this card, and almost every sign has gotten it at the end of the month. There's opportunity to invest right now if you're not already investing. And if you take action now, time is going to be on your side. However, a lot of you are not paying attention is what I am seeing out there. Okay, so let's start with the Four of Swords. Four of Swords talks about taking a step back and observing what's going on, taking a step back and evaluating what your next move is going to be. Now, sometimes we have to plan, we have to strategize as it relates to finances, and so you really want to be specific as far as what your goals are, because that's how you're going to get intuitive hits and intuitive nudges as far as what action you should be taking and when. Next, we have the Knight of Pentacles. That's financial assistance coming your way in some way, shape, or form. That's exciting. Could be a person, it could be a thing, it could be a loan coming through, it could be a job, but financial assistance is definitely coming. All right, Capricorn, next we have the Nine of Swords. This means there is no more worry or anxiety, no more feeling overwhelmed as it relates to money. That's a very good card. King of Pentacles, like I said, there's an opportunity to invest. You need to take action now so you can use time as leverage as these investments are definitely on track to grow and to increase and to expand. Okay, so if you're not investing right now, please, you need to find something that you feel comfortable investing in. You need to take action now because things are going to be happening in 2022. And those of you who have taken action in 2021, you will see the benefits of that. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor, and I would never tell anybody to do anything, but like I said, if you kind of pay attention to the financial markets and to the news and to certain people in the investing community, I will say it that way. You definitely want to do what you can, and this is something where you want to put your money in and just leave it alone. You want it to just sit there and grow and ride out the times that are coming. Okay. Finally, we got the Ten of Swords in reverse. That's great news. That means you are healing from something. You have released any type of anything, animosity, stress, negative feelings, you know, because those things can get in the way of our financial goals, right? So we want to be an open vessel. We want to have the ability to just have things flow in our lives, and that means money as well. So we don't want any type of negativity or resentment or unforgiveness to get in the way of our ability to attract more money, attract, you know, better people into our lives who can help us meet our goals, and to just kind of radiate that success energy. So Capricorn, I think you've got a really good month. What I'm most excited about for you is when I look at this Ace of Pentacles here, because it just means something is going to hit. Something is going to be very good for you towards the middle of the month. And it's definitely going to pay off, and you're going to be kind of riding that wave throughout the month. And like I said, it's going to give you an opportunity to invest. But the thing is some of you feel like, oh, I don't know enough, or I don't have enough money. Let me tell you, you can invest with, I mean, I started with $25 because that was all I had. But I know people who've started with $1 and they're in a very good position now. So, you know, do some research and then take some action. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and choose a spirit animal oracle card. Oh, this is good. So you got card number 35, Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. Yes, Spirit has a plan. This is very exciting. So I hope this is very inspiring to you, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, observations, please drop them down below. I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.